This is the first poem of Jim Harrison's I ever read in a bookstore in Lancaster, Pennsylvania when I was 18. I opened a used book, turned to this page, it's a postscript from Letters to Yesenin. At 8:12 a.m., all of the watches in the world are being wound, which is not quite the same thing as all of the guitars on earth being tuned at midnight, or that all suicides come after the mailman when all hope is gone. Before the mailman, watches are wound, windows looked through, shoes precisely tied, tooth care, the attenuations of the hangover noted, which is not the same as the new moon after midnight, or her bare feet stepping slowly toward you, and the snake easing himself from the ground for a meal. The world is so necessary. Someone must execute stray dogs and free the space they're taking up. I can see people walking down Nevsky Prospect, winding their watches before you were discovered, too far above the ground, that mystical space that was somewhere occupied by a stray dog or a girl in an asylum on her hands and knees. A hanged face turned slowly from a plum to a lump of coal. I'm winding my watch in antipathy. I see the cat racing around the yard in a fantasy of threat. She's preparing for eventualities. She prizes the only prize. But we aren't the cats we once were thousands of years ago. You didn't die with the dignity of an animal. Today you make me want to tie myself to a tree, stake my feet to earth herself so I can't get away. It didn't come as a burning bush or a pillar of light, but I've decided to stay.